Every week, we ask upperclassmen to guide us through their freshman year. Here's what they had to say.
I don't remember. I don't remember freshman year. That was like 3 years ago.
You're watching Surviving Freshman Year.
Move-in day was a little rough. I was actually one of the only people that followed what time they were supposed to come because my last name is P, so I came at like 2 o'clock. Nobody else followed that rule, apparently. I was the only one that did. And I had 3 cars of stuff to bring to freshman year. I couldn't fit all of it in there. I thought I could not. Actually my RA was, weirdest, small world. My RA was from my high school and was actually only a year older than me, which was really weird since she was a senior and I was a freshman. That's why I'm a super senior. And so yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought, but it was still a little awkward being super old, moving in with 18-year-olds.
Okay, most of the dorms suck. I was I'm just being honest. I was originally supposed to be in Phillips, but I was like, no, screw that. So then I applied to get into, I'm sorry. So I applied to get into Hudson Parent, and I was on the waiting list, and I was like number 5 or something. I got in. My roommate was like a 6'10" agriculture major dude. He lived on a farm. He went to his farm every weekend to work, and like HP was okay, like it was nice, but the people were stuck up, like they were rich kids.
Moving day was pretty cray-cray because I live in St. Louis and I had to travel 6 hours to Maryville, and I had 2 cars worth of stuff, and also my mom thought it was a great idea to bring a mattress from home. And knowing that it was moving day, we had to wait on elevators for like 2 hours. And everybody kept asking me, why do you have a mattress? I'm like, look, it is what it is. I don't want to sleep on a prison mattress, so gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
Move-in day at my first school was we were a really tiny college and we didn't have elevators or bins or anything. So it literally took 3 hours just for me to move in, 3 to 4 hours just for me to move into my room because we didn't have anything that we have here now at Northwest. And transferring here my sophomore year, it was like night and day. I got done within 30 minutes getting all my stuff from my car and everything, and only just having my mom help me, so it was a lot better just moving in.
My first party, I went to an apartment complex across from Subway, and it was a little sketchy because there was literally only one way out, and that was through the front door. And we were upstairs, and one little tip I'd give you is anytime you go to a party, walk through the house to find every exit, not only for safety, but for other reasons if someone comes and they're not welcome. And we went there and we're like sitting on this porch, and like I had a friend with me, and she was like telling this girl how pretty her like stiletto heels were. And I'm over here like, no one would ever wear that except for a stripper, but whatever. And you keep telling her they're nice. And so she's like not in the right state of mind and is like yelling at my friend like, this girl is telling me I look like a stripper because of my heels and all this other stuff. And I am terrified because this girl is screaming, looks like she could just like scratch at you, crawl. I don't even know what I was trying to say there. No, it was Hope. She had huge, huge boobs. Like I thought I could just like take a pin and pop them. It was like a balloon.
My first party was a back to school bash, and it was literally that Sunday before classes start. And you get slipped in these little forms that tell you where the it's called the park party. And it's literally in the park down in Marshall, Missouri. And we rented it out, and it's just one big crazy party. There's a DJ, and just everyone's just having a fun time. And I was on the dance team at my last school, so I went with a bunch of girls on the team I was with, and we actually had a lot of fun. And I did survive and make it to my 8 a.m. the next day, so that was all that was really important about it.
So my first party, It was, of course, the first week of school, and it was a black party. I say black party because it was just a lot of black people. So it was at a community senior center, and I remember being there for exactly 30 minutes because the party got shut down, and I don't know why. There was just police everywhere and dogs everywhere.
I feel like if I'm buttoning up a shirt, then you're buttoning up. But if you're like taking off your shirt, then you're buttoning down. So I don't know why you guys are confusing. Like, what are you confused? I'm putting the top. No, I start from the middle. I start from underneath the boobs. Underneath the boobs. Start from underneath the boobs. I feel like there's always like two for me. Like there's two up here, and there's always a third one, and that's where. But okay, now I see where you guys are getting confused. Oh, okay. So if you're wearing a suit, it's a button up pretty much. Anytime you, okay. I was thinking, that's what I was about to say. This is a button down, because I don't need it up here.
The worst type of freshmen are the basic ones. The ones, you know, oh my God, let's go to Starbucks. Oh my gosh, I just got a text. Oh my God, I have to go to class.